Hey guys, it's Smash Era, and I'm making a video of Peach, and more specifically her jump cancel fast fall, or float cancel fast fall. I'm not exactly sure the name of it, but the abbreviation is JCFF, which I think is either jump cancel fast fall or like jump cancel float fast fall or something like that. Not too long ago, maybe a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, you guys might know EOE and this other one guy. I'll leave the video links in the description of the videos that they posted, but pretty much they posted combos with Peach that looked really crazy, and they were true combos, at least in training mode, and from what we saw. And they were pretty awesome combos, and I was going through the comments and they were trying to learn how to do it basically, and they always ask for like helps and tips and why stuff aren't working. So that's what I hope to get in this video, is to get across in this video is to help some of you guys learn it. So basically the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to the controls and set up our controls so that they're optimal for what we're going to do, and they work with us and not against us, because with this jump cancel fast fall, it's really hard to perform, and if you don't have the right controls, it could just be that much more of a pain in the ass to learn or to perform, or maybe even impossible in some cases. So if you would go and change your controls, you could make a separate nickname with these controls on it, so you don't change your original or the nickname that you use the most with whatever controls you usually play with. I made a new one called Peach. I usually use this one. If you look at here, I'll go to my friends. This is what the controls are normally set up as on the GameCube controller. Now this is specifically going to be for the GameCube controller. This is probably the best way to have your controls set up. So tap jump off, right bumper to jump. This is same, this is the same. The only thing that we're pretty much using in this is the control stick, the C stick, the analog stick, or the control stick, and the right bumper. So right bumper to jump. The analog stick we're going to have regular, but again, make sure your tap jump is off. And the analog stick, you want to change it to a regular attack instead of a smash attack or whatever else you might have it set up as, so that we could perform neutral airs easily. And changing this to a regular attack, if you're in the air, if you press up, it'll do an up air, or if you're on the ground, it will do a up tilt. Or if you press it down and to the right, or any diagonal direction, down and to the right, down to the left, up and to the left, up and to the right, it will perform a neutral air. Or if you're in the ground, it'll go and perform a jab. So I'll show you guys right now. So see, I'm pressing it down and to the right, and it's performing jabs, and down and to the right, whatever, in the air, it's performing a neutral air. You can't jump with this because we turned off tap jump, and the right bumper we can jump with. And now we're going to get started with this. So I'm going to pick the name that I put the controls under, Peach. Going to pick Peach in obviously her best costume, which is her Daisy costume. And for this, EOE, he posted the combo against Link, and Link seems to be a pretty easy character to perform the combos on, and we're trying to duplicate this as much as possible. So try to keep all the variables the same, so that we don't have really challenge of doing this. We just have to pretty much duplicate it in the training mode. And again, I'm just gonna pick Smashville Omega, so that'll be fine. To perform a jump cancel fast fall, we're gonna be using these three buttons or sticks, which is the right bumper, the analog stick or control stick, whatever, and the C stick. So this basically is the only buttons we're pressing, is this, down on this analog stick, and down and to the right, or whatever feels comfortable for you to perform the neutral air. Down and to the right, down and to the left, up and to the left, up and to the right. I found that down and to the right is the most comfortable, and some people might like this, but it really depends on you and how comfortable it feels, along with pressing the other buttons or sticks. So basically what you want to start off as, we want to take small steps, because this is a very long process. If you're thinking of learning this in like a couple of hours, That's not really gonna happen unless you already know how to jump cancel fast fall. And then, like, I don't even know the full combo now, and I probably spent over 50 hours trying to learn this from nothing because I did not know how to jump cancel fast fall or anything. So basically, we want to take this step by step. So we're gonna start with just jump canceling and fast falling. Or maybe if you guys don't know how Peach works, she could cancel her jump with a float. Either if you hold down on the analog stick, as soon as you jump, it'll instantly cancel it so that you're floating right above the ground. Or if you hold it down and not press anything at the peak of her jump, she will cancel her jump with a float. Or not necessarily cancel it, but she'll start floating at the end of her jump. So what we want to do is basically when we press down on the analog anywhere in her jump, she will start floating. So what we want to do is jump and cancel the jump with a float, and that's basically what you want to practice first off if you don't know already how to do that. So we want to know that we could adjust her heights from wherever, if we want to jump right above the ground, if we want to jump at the peak of her jump, you know, very low to the ground, in the middle of her jump. We could cancel it wherever we want. Next, we're gonna try to fast fall her float pretty much from her float. So when we're doing this, yeah, we're canceling her jump with a float, but when we do it this fast, you really don't see her start to float. We're pretty much using the float just to cancel it, and as soon as we cancel her jump with a float, then we start to fast fall. So to do this, you kind of have to overlap the ending of our jump with the right bumper. We want to overlap this with the down on the analog stick. So while we're letting off on the right bumper, we're going down on the analog stick. So we kind of want to overlap those. So you jump, and then while you're going off, you're going on the other one. So like this. You don't want to press the right bumper, let go, and then press it. You don't want to do that, and you don't want to do that. You want it to be pretty much, they're switching with each other. So as soon as you start pushing down on the analog stick, you let go on the right bumper so that you get this fast fall at whatever height you want. I suggest starting off at a little bit higher heights than like right above the ground, because those are a little bit more difficult to pull off. And then when you get better at it, you could try to do it closer to the ground. But I say just work on getting the fast fall down. You want to confirm that you're getting the fast fall off, because you'll see like a little white sparkle by like her head area. There'll be like a white flash. See, like even if I do a regular jump, you'll see when she starts to fast fall, because there's like a white sparkle by her upper body. So that's how you confirm that you're doing it right. You know, you have the white sparkle and you're able to cancel your jump wherever you want it to be. You want to go like throughout the stage and just like go and then like fast fall and practice moving and then like dashing and then fast jump cancel fast falling. Kind of like that. Then after that, what you want to learn how to do is the neutral air, which we're going to be using down and to the right. Basically this is probably one of the easiest parts to put into what you're learning to do. So basically right after you put down on the analog stick, you just want to perform the neutral air. That's it. So it's not as hard as learning the timing for these buttons and stuff, because this is probably the hardest part, the timing for these buttons and getting the jump in the right spot. So basically after you perform the fast fall and you see you perform the fast fall, just hit down and to the right and perform the neutral air. That's pretty much what we're going to be doing in this combo. You don't have to do that if you're in a regular match and then you jump fast fall, jump cancel fast fall. You could perform the neutral air whenever you're near the opponent, but for this, pretty much immediately after we do the jump cancel fast fall in this combo, we're going to be performing the neutral air. So just get used to that, performing the neutral air right after you do the jump cancel fast fall. So I'll show you guys. Yeah, so you could be holding down on the analog stick right after you press it. You don't have to like let go at a certain time or anything, but make sure right after you do the jump cancel fast fall, you press down on the and to the right on the analog stick, or the control stick I mean. After we have that down, you want to practice getting it at a lower height. because you might have to practice it from a higher height, and just make sure you're getting it at a low height. Even if the hitbox doesn't come out, even if you feel like you didn't do it fast enough or you did it too fast, just practice getting the jump cancel fast fall into the neutral air. You don't really have to focus on hitting Link right now. That comes next. When we're jump cancel fast falling, to cancel the neutral air, we're gonna have to be at a pretty much a very specific height. You don't want to be right above the ground like this, and you don't want to be this high. You have to be pretty much, if you see Link's belt, we want our dress pretty much, the bottom of the Peach's dress to be lined up with his belt. So like right around there, if you could see. Like the middle of his shield. Somewhere around his shield, like in the middle of it. And when we jump that high, we want to jump cancel fast fall into the neutral air. And it's really frame perfect with this, but hopefully we could cancel it so that by the time we perform the neutral air and we hit the ground, we could instantly move around or shield or whatever we want to do. So jump, cancel, fast fall, neutral air. You'll see if you have your rumble on, you'll know when you performed it right, because you'll be pretty low to the ground, and in the controller you won't feel a rumble. If you do it too late, you'll feel a rumble, and if you do it too early, it won't even hit Link. So you just want to practice getting that hit on him, which I feel is still really hard to do. That's probably the hardest, one of the hardest parts, is to actually start the combo off. After that, you just want to practice getting the down tilt off, which is jump cancel, fast fall, jump cancel, float, fast fall, neutral air into a down tilt. And that's still really hard, even for it to show up on the combo meter thing, whatever. See, like that one didn't even show up. Again, you have to be pretty much frame perfect on this. Also, you could use down on the analog stick to do the down tilt, but I find it, like if I use down on the analog stick, or the control stick I mean, and then I try to go back to down and to the right, you kind of get confused with the position of your control stick. So I just try to hold down and then use A and then go back to the analog stick. I don't know, that's just me. But if you want to use down on the analog stick, you can, or down in A. So alright, let's try to get this and get it to show up in the combo thing, as a true combo. Alright, finally we got it. That took maybe a couple of minutes for me to get, but it showed up on the combo meter as a true combo. So that, if you want to slow that down in slow motion to see the actual thing of what I did, then you can. But this is going to be very difficult to pull it off again and show you guys the what comes after the down tilt. But basically what we're doing, jump cancel fast falling, so, and then pulling off the neutral air after it. And then after that, we are doing a down tilt. And then after that down tilt, we're going to dash, just a quick dash, jump cancel fast fall again, and then neutral air, and just repeat that process. When doing this, after you do the down tilt, you feel like you want to jump like immediately and not even dash, because you don't feel like you have enough time. Do not do the down tilt and then just jump after. Make sure you dash and then jump. Don't down tilt, jump, and then do it, because you're gonna mess up. Make sure you actually perform the jump cancel fast fall after you do the down tilt, and then go into the neutral air and just keep doing that over and over. It's gonna take a lot of practice. Obviously, I don't even have it down good yet. This is a very difficult thing to do, but just try jump cancel, fast fall into the neutral air, into the down tilt, then do the jump cancel fast fall again. The first jump cancel fast fall is the hardest to do, because you have to hit them with the front part of the neutral air. But after the down tilt, you could hit them with the, if you see the hand that's closer to Link, the back part of the hand, the higher hitbox, you could still hit them with that after you do the down tilt one. But the first one, the first neutral air you pull off, you have to hit with the front part of it pretty much. So it's a little less difficult to hit them with the neutral air on the second one. The timing is different with the jump cancel fast fall on the second, third, fourth one, whatever. but the first one, it's a really specific time to get down. But after you do that and you get used to the ones after the down tilt, you'll be able to perform them good. So I'll try to get at least a 3-hit combo on this. So jump cancel fast fall into a neutral air, into a down tilt, into a neutral air again. I'll try to perform that for you. If I get it, then I'll show you guys, and then after that it'll be done. Pretty much what you have to do is just practice, obviously, and see if you guys get it done. So I'll try to do the 3-hit combo now. So that was one. That was a 3-hit combo. Well, it wasn't a 3-hit combo, but I performed the neutral air, the down tilt, the neutral air. But you could see that the timing is really specific, and that one didn't actually count as a combo. The down tilt into the neutral air did, but I'm gonna try to get it to a true combo. I know I can because I've done it before, but it takes a lot of time. So I'll see if I can get that. Okay, there I pulled off 3-hit combo, but I don't think on the last one I performed the jump cancel fast fall again. That's something that you got to get used to that I haven't fully gotten used to myself. But I hope this helped you guys with how to perform her jump cancel fast fall combo. Really, after that, you just have to get it perfect, the timing perfect, and just keep performing those neutral airs after the down tilt and performing the fast fall jump dash and then jump cancel fast fall neutral air and then repeat that. I'll link EOE's actual thing so you could see the combo and pretty much at its final form, if you will. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Wired.com is what? Yo, that looks sick. They're making a 3DS bundle, and the 3DS either has a picture of